It's Gerald W. Brister, and let's start a little another topic series a little bit. It's kind of hard to say things that mean anything in 60 seconds, so I'm going to do them in parts. I'm not some kid doing some little silly 60-second TikTok thing. I'm just not. If you're looking for that guy, you're on the wrong channel. But I want to talk about the family of welders. If you've been listening to me very long, I was taught this, I believe in it, and I'm going to tell you some stories, and I've practiced it, even when it cost me. One time we had a welder came 2,000 miles to test for a welding job. If you've ever been a welder and you've done it, I have, I would have been absolutely broke if I'd have failed my welding test a couple of times. But I had to do it. I got a family. And you step up to the plate, you take off with a suitcase and a prayer. So I've never busted that test. But I was on a job where a guy came, had a raggedy truck, had a raggedy old welding machine, and somebody on that job knew him. This was during a time in the 80s when we had 25% unemployment in Louisiana, Texas, in the oil and gas fields, and everybody was in a bind for about a year. And this guy was in a bind. The guy that knew him knew his wife was about to leave him. I mean, this guy was broke. He rolled the dice, drove 2,000 miles, and busted a test. And you know what welders did? I've never forgotten this. They found out about it through the one welder he knew. They did what the Bible said. They didn't let their left hand know what the right hand was doing. He was trying to sell that piece of junk machine for like nothing, just to get enough money to get home. If you've ever been a welder and I've seen a welder have to sell everything he had, including his bed, to go home. It's like somebody coming home naked without their pants on. Very humiliating. And so these welders got together and the helpers chipped in when everybody was struggling. And they paid probably 3 times what that welding machine was worth, so the guy wouldn't have to sell his bed, and they bought all his junk tools, and they sent him home with some dignity, and I've never forgotten that. God bless the welders that helped the welding family.